What's up guys, Nick Hilton here, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we are talking about how to make better mountain bike and BMX videos. I would say there are four major components to a video. So let's start with the first one, which is obviously going to be the riding. Not everyone out there is Brandon Semina. You're not gonna come out with the next Raw 100 right now. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen for me either, but it's okay. No matter what your riding ability is, I promise you, you have the capability of making a video that is going to be enjoyable for people, that people are going to want to tune into and watch. You don't have to have the best tricks to make an enjoyable video. For example, my 1-minute frame promo video, very simple. But it told a good story, it was all cohesive, and it overall ended up looking pretty good, so people enjoyed watching it. It didn't have to have new groundbreaking tricks, but it was enjoyable to watch. One big thing, guys, is find a way to be unique. Use your riding strengths to your advantage. If you can, make sure to watch your clips back and see if you could do it better. If you do the trick and you're like, sick, I did it, but you know it was kind of sketchy and you know you could do it again to make the clip look 10 times better, then do it. Don't settle if you know you could do it better. Last tip for riding is, honestly, make sure you and your bike look good. Wash it. Wear clothes that somewhat match the vibe you're going for. If your style is being really colorful and like just a fucking rainbow explosion, then wear that. But when you're making a video, know that everything on the screen is going to play into how the audience is looking at it. Moving on to number 2, the filming. You guys, this part's important. This is my favorite part. It's why I make YouTube videos, why I make riding videos, I make edits for other people. I love filming. Let's talk about some film techniques for bike videos. First off, guys, you don't need the best and most expensive equipment. I think most of my videos end up getting made on the cheapest stuff that I own because I'm not afraid to take that stuff out certain places and I know how it works. You guys, whatever equipment you own, if you know the strengths of that equipment, you will do just fine. If all you have is a GoPro, learn what the super view does. Learn what it looks like when it's wide. Look what the narrow does. Play around with those professional settings where you can adjust the color and the ISO and all that kind of stuff. This isn't a technical video, so I'm not gonna go into that. If all you have is your iPhone, iPhones are great. It's basically a camera with a 24mm lens on it. If you have a DSLR with a kit lens, you've probably got some zooming capabilities. That's multiple different looks that you're gonna be able to get out of that. One of the most important things I think when it comes to filming, guys, is stabilize somehow. I know tripods are expensive and Steadicams are expensive, but you don't need those. You know, take your camera strap and pull it like this. Get it real tight. Try to be as still as possible. Deep breaths. Hold it against a wall. Set it on a rock. I know GoPro 7s have a really good stabilization in them. If you've got a camera that has built-in stabilization, use it to your advantage. Shaky footage is awful and people will stop watching your video if it's shaky. When you're shooting, if you have a wide angle lens such as a GoPro or an iPhone, you know, so anything in the 8mm to 35mm focal length, get closer. When you get closer with those wide angles, it's gonna make things appear bigger. So if you were to get in the middle of a jump and use a fisheye, the jump would look way bigger. Or if someone's airing a quarter pipe and you get with a fisheye on the coping, it's gonna look like they're going much higher. If you're filming with a GoPro and you're filming your friend jump a jump and you're standing 20 feet back and you have it set to super view, the jump is gonna look really small and so is your friend jumping. So make sure that if you're gonna use a GoPro to film somebody, that's great. Get up close into the action. Get up really close. Getting close isn't just for wide angle lenses. If you're trying to emphasize a certain part of a trick or a certain part of a trail or anything like that, you know, shoot that close up, whether that be wide and you're standing closer or you're standing further back, zoomed in. Like this clip, for example, Sean's doing a table and I knew it was just gonna be a filler clip, but why shoot this table on this small hip from really far away where it doesn't look that good. I wanted him to fill up that frame and show emphasis on his body tweaking into that table. And then the opposite, if you want to show more environment, you want to show where you're at or where whoever you're filming is at, back up and put them smaller in the screen. That's fine. Just know if you get farther back, you are going to be focusing a lot more on the surroundings than the jump or the rider itself. So to review, in closer emphasizes the trick, the rider, the bike, etc. And further back is going to emphasize the landscape or the scene, basically. One key short tip, if you have something like this is a 70 to 200, zoom it all the way in, get really far back, and pan and follow the rider. It'll make it look like they're going way faster. Last thing about video, get some B-roll, some filler clips. Throw them in there. As we move on to editing, let's start with sound and music, guys, because sound and music is kind of in between filming and editing. Try your best to get good sound when you film. When I film at Woodward in the hangar, I shut down all the music, make sure there's no music playing, and I try to film when there's not a lot of people in there, when everyone can be quiet, there's no yelling when people land tricks. We want it to be crisp and clean so we have options of what to do with it. It's natural to have the bike sounds underneath the music, but if there's also music in the background of that clip, when you put other music on top of it, it's gonna sound really bad. So try to get the sound good, try to avoid wind, and tell everyone quiet on the set. When it comes to music, I'm a huge fan of picking the music beforehand. This 1-minute frame promo I made, I picked that music before I ever even thought of the video. I was actually just looking through music, and when I found that song, the idea for that video came into my head. That's like what I saw when I was listening to that music. So starting with music can often tell you what shots that you need to shoot because you can see it in your head. But you don't always get to choose music before. Sometimes you don't really know what you're creating. So when it comes to picking music, know the vibe you're going for. Your favorite music may be some crazy EDM or Billie Eilish or something, but if it doesn't go with the vibe of your video, it's not gonna work. Here's some examples of the wrong music choice.
Money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back.
Do you see how just changing the music made the video feel so different? So really think about the vibe you want. When I was filming Mark's video in Utah, we spent 2 weeks every night looking for music because we knew it had to be the right one, the right song, something that flowed and kept it moving, but not moving too fast. If the music is moving too fast, it's asking for too much out of the video. Like if you're listening to a hardcore metal song and you fucking... Sorry. If you're listening to a hardcore metal song like that and you put it in your video, if every clip is not a huge cliff drop or a roof drop or some kind of heavy slam, whoever's watching the video is going to feel so lost. So music and sound, very important, guys. We've made it. Thank you guys for sticking around this far. Please remember to like and comment on this video. We are now at the editing portion. Now we've filmed it, we've got the good writing, we've got good sound, we are ready with our music. First thing, edit to that music. It's really simple. Like, you don't have to do this, but this is a really easy way to spice it up. When the music cuts, your clips cut. When the music makes some kind of big, like, use that to slow motion your clip. A lot of people ask me, when do I know how to do slow motion? Well, when you're doing slow motion, you can either, slow down a portion of the trick that somebody might miss. You can slow it down for emphasis, or because it just felt right with the music. Sometimes I put 2 to 3 slow motion clips in a row, like quick ones, because it just felt right. For no other reason than it felt right. Too much slow motion is uninteresting because you want your videos to be moving fast, and that way when slow motion hits, it's powerful. Too much slow motion is gonna make it bland, boring. So be sparing when you use slow motion, guys. Another tip, try to edit with continuity. If you're filming a mountain bike trail, it's very easy. Edit it in the way that the trail goes. Don't start at the top and then do a clip from the bottom and then a clip from the top. Just make it go to the bottom. Easy. Super easy. If you filmed a video over a lot of time, mix it up a little bit. Don't put all your clips from one location in the first 10 seconds, all your clips from another location in the second 10 seconds, all your tail whips in another 10 seconds. Like, mix it up to keep the viewer interested. Mix it up. Last but not least, bonus section, guys. Done is better than perfect. Finish your videos and put them out. I am notorious for filming videos and then being super hard on them and then never putting them out. Because I'll film and then I'll go, next time I can do better. But yeah, when is next time gonna be? You can always make your next video better. But once you finish something, put it out there. Set yourself a schedule. Say, we're gonna film for 1 month, and whatever we get at the end of the month, we're gonna put it together and we're gonna put that out. If you don't, it will just drag on and on and on and on. My most successful videos are the ones where I think about it, I plan it for a week, and I spend like 3 hours one day filming it, edit in the next 2 days, and then put it out. Because it doesn't give me a lot of time to start second guessing it or thinking about other things. So you guys, set a schedule, plan, get those videos done, put them out, and let the world see them. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Let me know if there's anything I missed in this video that you would like to learn, and we will talk about it later. See you guys. Adios. Goodbye. Someone drop a comment, tell me how to say goodbye in other languages. Thanks. Sayonara. Ciao. Yo quiero Taco Bell.